great future is getting the Origin boys back this week?
Yeah, obviously, after their win, obviously the three of them are Queenslanders, so they've obviously celebrated a little bit as well, which you expect. It was a great effort from Queensland, obviously. The way they won the game, so they're all back. So we'll just see how they pull up after today, and see what can they back up tomorrow night.
Those boys were a bit flat coming off game one. How do you make sure that they continue that momentum into win?
Yeah, well, again, they've obviously been a big build-up. It'll be a bit of a letdown, I suppose, playing in front of that many Queenslanders, at Suncorp. So it's going to be a little bit of a letdown anyway, So at the end of the day, we're not, we know how hard it is to back up again, and we're not going to put any pressure on them with that. It's just, like at the end of the day, it's basically their decision on whether they back up or not. And we trust them, to do that and to make the right decision for them, but also the right decision, for our team.
With Dan Munster's homesick in bed, what are the chances of him playing realistically? Or
I don't know. I'm not a Dr. Mel, so I don't really know. I don't know. I haven't even spoken to him, but I've left him alone.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure how bad he is or how sick he is, so I haven't seen him. So at the end of the day, he's a young man, a fit young man that he might recover in 24 hours. I don't know, but if he doesn't, we know what we're going to do if he doesn't play. So we'll go from there.
So until he tells you he's out, he's in.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Obviously, Manly got, they've lost Tom Trbojevic, for the season.
Yeah.
Which is a massive blow for them. But the last time you played them, they had a pretty solid win over you guys. So how sort of approaching them this weekend?
They bashed us up. I think that's what you're probably alluring to. So with Tommy being out, there's no pleasure there. Like, I just felt so sorry for him the other night. He's had so many injuries and such a talented player and such a really important player in our game generally, not just for Manly. And it was just horrible to see him suffer that injury. So they done a pretty good job on us up at Brookvale 8 weeks ago, whatever it was, and hopefully we can be a bit better this week.
Is that a mindset kind of thing? When you're saying that they bashed you, obviously leading forwards to run up as well?
Oh no! Again, we need to play our footy the way that we think we're the best chance of winning games with, and we just got to get back to that. We like that night. I thought we looked like we were never in the game, but we're only 10 points behind at the end. So there was some parts of the game we hung in really well, and but like I say, we just need to get back to playing what we know works for us, and hopefully we can do that. It's a good place here, Michael. All these trucks going past. Yeah.
What were your thoughts on Juzzy going back to playing Q Cup? Was it just you needed a bit of a freshen up, or you wanted to see more from him, or?
Yeah, like I say, we don't put him back in Queensland Cup just for the sake of it. We just he probably wasn't contributing as much as we would have liked or thought he is capable of giving. So that was the reason, and hopefully he's come back in this week, so hopefully he'll be ready to go.
Have you seen a response from him at training?
Yeah, again, with all due respect, his training hadn't been too bad. It's just some things on the field, but he's looks like he's a bit of spring in his step this week, hopefully. Yeah.
And on the Blues, you've been in the hot seat as coach. It's a pretty tough job at times. There's talk about perhaps a new coach coming in. Do you have any thoughts on New South Wales and the position there?
Oh no! Again, Brad Fittler's the coach of New South Wales, and that's how it should be. He's still got a game to go, and he's, I think he said himself, he's got a job to do, and game 3, and they're playing at Sydney, so I'm sure they'll be looking to play well, and hopefully for them they'll be looking to get a win.
You've coached Nico Hines before. Did New South Wales miss a trick this week?
Like I say, in my opinion, I would have put him in there. Again, and that's nothing against Mitch Mazer, because I thought Mitch done a good job, but I just thought that for 18 months, Nico's been as good as any halfback in the game. He won the Dally M last year, so that's the best player in the game. So I just thought, and again, I'm not quite sure the reasons why he was left out, but it looked like he was just going on 1 game or 2 games, whereas for 18 months he's been super consistent, and and again, that was just my opinion. At the end of the day, I was asked that was my opinion. Wrong, right, or indifferent. That like New South Wales did what they did, and like I say, that's it's easy to be wise after the event, but like I say, that they made the decision they thought was right for their team, and like I say, it was just my opinion. I thought Nico deserved that chance.
When you step back into reduced duties here, whether it's next year or the year after or wherever we end up there, but would you ever consider having another crack at Origin? Is it still an itch there?
I'm coaching here this year and next year. That's about all my thoughts are. So.